Good morning. My name is Masahiro Miyake from Japan. Today, I would like to talk about the internationally recognized cake. So I have a question for you. What is the most popular cake in Japan? What is the most popular cake in Japan? It is strawberry shortcake, like this. This is Japanese typical strawberry shortcake. These 7 years, I have researched 28 countries, but it's difficult to find strawberry shortcake. So now I found 3 countries about this strawberry shortcake. One is in Japan and in Philippines. And of course, United States, US. Next, I show about my next project. This note, 2013, I eat 365 millefeuilles in France. This is French gâteau. This note is about this, for example, this one and this one, or this one, this one. This notebook is about 365 millefeuilles. This year, I eat 365 millefeuilles in different bakeries in France. Every day I eat and I write about this watercolor, and I make many interviews. So my research style is sometimes 365 days study and sometimes 100 days study. This notebook is about sushi, a Japanese sushi restaurant. 2003, so I visited 100 sushi restaurants in Japan. And I researched about this. This is my research style. So my research is about this study. This note about these millefeuille study. The next one is 2013 is about millefeuille. 2011 about the Japanese sponge cake, or 2009 is about the sushi shop, like this. So today's, I show you my 3 projects. First of all, this one is a 300 days study, traditional internationally recognized cake after the 16th century in Japan. So in Japan, it is popular cake. The name is castella. US is called sponge cake. Portugal, Paudero, France, Genoa. This research focused one of the traditional sponge cake in Japan, castella, which was first made in the 16th century in Japan. Originally, the idea for this cake came from Europe. I analyzed the taste and the package box of one traditional cake from 365 different patisseries every day. Through visiting and doing interviews with detailed watercolor of 365 cakes in 365 patisseries in Japan. It found as the same name all of all prefectures in Japan. Even now, people had used castella using a gift box as a gift from a patisserie. My research is about how to make and do many interviews and research about these making frame. So mostly made by wood, are like this, and research about this oven. It's my this castella sponge cake research. Next one is 365 days study in 2012. French patisseries in Japan. This work was the most simple of our study. Tasting every day only one kind of French patisserie, 365 patisseries are included in the different kind of patisserie in same patisseries. The target show a French patisserie owner chef had worked before in France. Some chefs have become patisserie chef in France. It was not difficult to find that. Many Japanese chefs already have experience studying in Europe. The research finished visiting only 17 French patisseries because only one patisserie provides 187 kinds of French patisserie. It is possible that there are not patisseries like that even in France. In Japan, we have a business category called Western patisserie in Japan. In fact, there are two types of Western patisserie in Japan. One specializes in French patisserie, assortment, and French goods. The other specializes in Western patisserie assortment, strawberry shortcake, custard pudding, cream puff, from the Western countries before the World Wars. Until the 1990s, many chefs studied in German-speaking countries. This includes Germany, a part of Switzerland, and Austria, rather than France. However, recently, people have chosen to learn in France. For example, about Napoleon or millefeuille. Only Napoleon could be found in Japan until the 1980s. After the 1990s, the name millefeuille spread out in Japan, even among traditional Western patisserie. There are two periods about patisserie in Japan, the international period and the French period. The trend shift from the international style cake to a restricted wannabe French style of cake. And the last one, 365 days study in 2013, millefeuille in France. My research about Paris and suburban area. Totally 305 bakeries and 60 bakeries out of Paris. And this research, I found one typical millefeuille like this. The red point, I found this cake, millefeuille, Tunisian type. The millefeuille has a sugar glaze, which is coffee color. Its style was also found in Tunisia, like this. And so I research is about ownership. Now, let's point ownership from Tunisia. Green point is from Morocco. Blue is from Algeria. Now, you can find about 10% owners from Tunisia. Out of Paris is same situation. And next one, I have to show the different type of millefeuille. I found North areas. A similar cake called tompouce is widely enjoyed in the part of France. This one, tompouce, like just millefeuille. The study found 3 types of millefeuille in France: millefeuille, millefeuille Tunisian, and tompouce. Only France has several kinds of names and forms of millefeuilles, instead of Napoleon, which is a common name among many other countries. So, sometimes an internationally recognized cake has several names in one country, and sometimes an internationally recognized cake has only one name among many different countries. For example, Tunisia or France is nowadays in Japan, we call it millefeuille. But Germany or Russia or China or US, they call Napoleon. So in Japan, Japanese case, only Napoleon could be found in Japan until the 1980s. After the 1990s, the name millefeuille spread out in Japan, even among traditional Western patisseries. There are 2 periods about patisserie in Japan. One is the international period, and second one is French period. The trend shifted from the international style cake to restricted wannabe French style of cakes. Now many Japanese patisserie shops exclude the English name of cakes and the cake of English-speaking countries from their menu. Even strawberry shortcake has also been renamed to fraisier, which means strawberry in France. Finally, I talk about an internationally recognized cake. Near 7 years, I have researched 28 countries: Tunisia, France, Germany, Russia, so on. Finally, the tiramisu, or Black Forest. So in France, Flaneur, German or Russian people called Schwarzwälder. Before 1980s, Japanese people called Schwarzwälder, but now changed to Flaneur, French world. So tiramisu and Black Forest appear to be the most common cakes in each country in this survey. Recently, this matcha cake, original from Japan, you can find many countries. Matcha, 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 matcha. Recently, red velvet cake and Oreo cake from the United States have spread it to Asia and Russia. Thank you very much.